In this tutorial we're going to show you how to create and manage forms in MailPoet. We're logged into the dashboard already and we have the plugin installed, and we've just gone through the basic configuration of this plugin. So if you haven't actually done that yet, I suggest checking that out. So it's time to look at forms, and we're going to look at how to create and manage and make changes to forms. So we've already got a form in here, so we're going to take a look at this one first. If we hover over it, much like when you're editing a post or a page or really anything in WordPress, you get a few options that pop up. So I guess the most straightforward one is deleting, and you can delete these forms very easily. Indeed, you can choose to duplicate them, and if, for instance, you are wanting to make some changes and you're not sure if it'll work on a form, it's best to duplicate first and work with the copy so you've still got a functioning form. But we're just going to go ahead and click edit for now. And what we can see here is the editing page for any forms that we go through and edit. So at the moment it's pretty simple. You've got an email address and a subscribe button, and then you choose which list that the subscriber will go to and the text that it will display after they click submit. What you can do though is you can also add more content fields into this particular area. You can add the first name and the last name, which are reasonably common to see on email subscribe forms, but some people like to keep it really simple and just have an email address. You can choose to edit these as well if you want to make a few changes. You can change the name of the label, and then choose if you want it to be mandatory, and also what I think is quite nice is just to display the label within the input. So I'm going to go ahead and make those changes now to that form. There we go. And regarding the submit button, all you can change is the label, so no changes to be made there. We'll just click save now, and as you can see, it then prompts you to add the form to a widget. So let's go and have a look at our widget area now. What we need to do is just scroll down a little bit, and you can see the subscription widget is here. We'll move this over and we'll move it up to the top as well. So let's jump back to the home page now, and there you go. You've got a pretty cool little widget on the left hand side. It's inherited the CSS properties and values for the forms that would typically occur in this theme anyway. So you can just type your name in, hit that up, and then click subscribe, and there you go. You get the message, check your inbox now to confirm your subscription. So we'll jump back in to the form editor now, and we'll just go back to the list of forms using that button there, and we'll just create a new form so you can be familiar with that process. First thing you want to do is edit the form name. So you can call this whatever you want. We'll just call it newsletter sign up, and maybe we'll just leave it as the default form for now with the email address and subscribe button, and then when we're ready we click save. So then we can add that to a widget as well. So what we can do is just drag that up there, and it's already selected the new form we've made. Hit save, and then jump back to the home page, and there you can see the second subscribe form is just in there. It can be handy if you have a particular area on your website where there's not a lot of room, but you'd still like there to be a newsletter sign up form. So you can really easily use this plugin to make a small compact little form like the second one we just put in there, as opposed to the full featured first name, last name and email form. But that really covers how you manage and create forms in MailPoet. So if you have any questions about how to do this, please feel free to ask in the comments below.